Hi everyone, I'm near this beautiful lake today. This is the city of York. I thought let's do some recording of about twin flame communications and blocking. So, twin flame blocking is something we always experience, most of us, in the journey. I think this is one of the crucial part when you do a lot of healing and you think you're progressing, but sometimes what happens is like suddenly, your divine masculine is blocking you everywhere and you don't know really what's happening with that. So why do twin flame, your divine masculine, block you everywhere? So he was all fine. Everything seems to be going okay. You were doing your healing. You are progressing. Everything seems to be okay, but suddenly, everything is kind of getting cut off. So, as you know, the blocking is always something internal, what we are blocking within ourselves. So most of the time we think it is about the communication. The communication, I think that's what everyone feels it feels as like in the beginning. But it's not necessarily always about communication. It is all about many things that you are reflecting internally within yourself. For example, like you might have attachment to something and you're not able to release those attachment. This is something internally a block within yourself. It could also be like your behavior patterns. You're not ready to move out of certain patterns because you're holding on to something, which is again creating a block within yourself. It could also be like something about the addictions. It could be so. Not necessarily the blocking always refers to the communication block within you. It can also be like any of those patterns you're holding to really, really not able to leave. So, when you do the healing, it is important for you to kind of look at what are the blocks. So the easy way to do is through mirror exercise. Healing the blocks is about feeling how you feel about the scenario when the block happens, right? So look at in what aspect, what situation has been created, and why the block has been happened. So you just need to look at and feel those feelings and really understand where you are kind of blocking or the patterns are coming. So the block always happen is just a indication of the situation. So the block which happens or the block which happen always is about an indication of a situation you need to heal really within yourself. So your divine masculine is showing you all those roots of the blocks and the places where really you need to heal. So it is not, I know it is a concern for most of the divine feminines when the block happens, because it's not really something easy to handle. And I also feel most of the time why the block happens is also like you are progressing in your healing and you've been seeing a lot of good progress, but suddenly what happens, your mind will start kicking off. The mind will start playing the games and you really get trapped into the mind, and maybe some thought patterns and anything comes in, and then everything just goes wrong. So it's really to understand also about not to get into the trap of the mind, which is the ego. Really understand when you need to operate from the heart perspective and also not from the mind perspective. This is something you really need to be very careful in this journey. This journey is also about shutting down the mind and really understanding and learning to heal from the heart and listening to the heart, and always like listen the divine part of you, choosing the divinity in you. So this is something I think every one of us need to be very careful about and be present with it. But it's always a nice, whatever happened, this journey is always presenting you with the next layer of healing you need to do and just to progress in your journey. There is nowhere there is kind of a slow progress or anything. You're always progressing on this journey. you're always moving to the next layer and moving to the next, moving to the closest to your union. Healing is not a one-time task, right? You need to continuously heal yourself. The moment you start healing yourself continuously, you will get revealed by the next layer of the patterns, which is showing up as the block within yourself. So if your divine masculine have blocked you, nothing to worry about. He is just showing you what you need to heal and progress in the next move towards your union. He is always there helping you and supporting you. You can always choose to communicate to him through your heart. You are always connected at that place in the heart. So he is always loving you and he is always supporting you. And as much as you want to be with him, he also wants to be with you. So that is the core of all this journey, because you both are one and you created together. And this life and on this earth, you are supposed to be together, because if you are in the twin flame journey, that means you are already chosen to be in union, not in separation. So you can just get rid of all those thoughts of separation consciousness and just move and heal towards the union. So I'm enjoying this weather. It's really beautiful here. It's really nice and peaceful to be near this lake. It's really beautiful. Okay, see you in the next video.